I should be dressed in something other than my pajama shirt to do this. But why? What's the point, really, if I was to do anything but be in my pajama shirt to do this? Because it's already happening. And we just need to go with it, or else there's no point to any of it. Right? Okay. I have coffee here, so that means something will get done. Oh, but it's horrifically cold. So we're gonna heat it up. But while that goes, what's up, guys? How's it going? It's me. Nobody's seen me around here for a while, have you? It's cause I haven't been here. Is the truth of the matter. I've been other places. And the internet's not necessarily a place, is it? If I exist on the internet, I probably only exist wherever that internet is hosted. And how does the internet even work? We need to go to Wikipedia. Its 7 data centers are located across the US, while both Belgium and Finland also host a center each. Wow, okay. No, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. That's fine. I'm in 7 data centers across the US and Belgium and Finland, and I'm sure there's gotta be other ones, right? It can't just be them. I hope the camera's focused. If it's not, there's not much I can do about it because, I'm over here and the camera's there, and the disparity between us is huge and insurmountable. But I will try to make words and, gesticulations that when I make them and say them, it means something to you despite this medium. I'm gonna go get my coffee now, and hopefully it'll be hotter and better things will come out of my mouth. And we're just gonna talk. I haven't done this thing in a while, which gives me a lot of anxiety, and I already have a lot of anxiety in the first place, which is why I haven't been on here in a while. No, I've been at college, which is also just a synonym for anxiety. I've been reading a lot. I'm a literature student. Did you guys know that? I do literature and creative writing at college, which is also a synonym for unemployed. Can we have like more sound effects when I do that? Unemployed! If you're not positive, what do you have? Am I right? The sun's going down, there's a ketchup bottle over there. Can you tell I'm home alone? I'm home alone. It's just me and the animals, and I'm just one of the animals, because we're all, as people, we're animals. And Abigail, my girlfriend and partner in crime on Polyglot Progress, showed me a video the other day by the guy who made Soylent, the drink food. And it was him saying, I was here, like, why are we eating plants and leaves? We're people, we're not animals. And I was like, this guy's never been in a biology class, that's funny. And he went on to make chemicals and feed them to people. So we're doing good as a society. Things are happening that are good. I do lots of poetry. Do I do it a lot? This is upside down. There's a genre of literary criticism on poetry that's called Poetics, and this is something that I really enjoy. It's essentially like the science of poetry. And my 2 favorite books of Poetics that I've read so far are Hejinian's, The Language of Inquiry, published by University of California Press. You can't see this, can you? I don't know where the focus is. And then Lectures in America by Gertrude Stein, and this is published by Beacon Press. The 36th book by Beacon Press, that's nice. Lectures that are in this book are then written about by Lynn. 2 of my favorite books of Poetics. I want to make videos further on both of these, but if you're into Poetics, I don't know how to describe Gertrude Stein. And Hejinian tries to describe Gertrude Stein, and it's fantastic. Also, another good book on poetics is The Hatred of Poetry by Ben Lerner. If you love poetry or if you hate poetry, this will give you a good reason to do both. And really interesting, and also very short, like 70-something pages. Real good. This is book recommendations with Matt. Oh, all of these are by the same author, who I absolutely adore. Have you heard of Anne Carson? If you've ever talked to me, you've probably heard about Anne Carson because I became obsessed with her in the last year or so. Classicist, a Greek classicist. Well, she's Canadian, but she's a classicist who specifies in Greek, ancient Greek. Oh my god. And the first book I read of hers, a friend lent to me. It's called Autobiography of Red, which is a novel in verse. I think there have been more and more novels written in verse lately, but this is the greatest novel I've ever read, and it's a novel in verse, so therefore it's also the greatest poetry I've ever read. There's nothing more I can say about this. I'd have to reread it again and then film myself right away to give a genuine reaction. Then I read Decreation, which is a book of her essays and poetry. And here's the thing that's fantastic about Anne Carson, is she is breaking down those barriers of genre. We need more people to do this. Break down the freaking barriers, guys. Tear down the walls. Come on, stop putting walls up. Take them down. Do you hear what I'm saying? There are political undertones here. They're really political overtones. They're probably spikes when I said stuff. It's anything but overtone. Do I need more coffee? It's 6:30 in the night and I need more coffee. So Decreation is fantastic. I have a professor who devoutly says every word in English that begins with a G, he pronounces the G, even though I would say Gnosticisms. He's got me saying Gnosticism. But also what's great about English is that shows you where it comes from linguistically. So that's why it's great to say Gnosticism, because that's probably how it was pronounced. although I don't know the etymology. How women like Sappho, Margarita Perret, and Simone Weil tell God. Best essay I've ever read. If you like essays more than novels, more than verse, there's poetry in here, but the poetry reads like essays. Go for this. If you like Anne Carson, if you like feminism, if you like philosophy, grab this book right now. Please, please. I'm being a little too imperative right now, I think. I think I'm just excited. And then here is, I believe, one of Carson's first publications, or one of her first big ones, I think. It was one of the most recent ones I've read by her, and my god, it was brilliant, called Eros the Bittersweet. And okay, so you know how there are some authors who, when they make stuff, you're just like, where did that begin? Well, Anne Carson is an author. She's a writer who has she's like Maria Popova of Brain Pickings, who like does the thing where like everything comes together and then filters through her and becomes a new thing. Well, she has that capability of taking the different strings that no one else sees and then weaving them together to create something new and incredibly brilliant. And it's poetry, even though it's an essay. And also, she's just... The educational system of at least America, I can only speak from experience, of at least America, and at least my little corner of America, likes to drain the life of an essay out of you and then give it to you in its shriveled little form that you need to fill out and then make perfectly, and you're just another little... You're just putting your cogs into the machine and then it runs perfectly, because that's how all essays work. You're given the formula, then you fill it out, you know what I mean? Anyway, we're given essays like that, and Anne Carson just curb stomps the essay, and she has fun with it. She brings fun into essays. Can you believe me? Yeah, I laugh at her essays. Like, she's funny. I highly those are my book recommendations. That's where I'm gonna go into all these books further in other videos. I just need to come back with a little bit of excitement, you know? You gotta rip a band-aid off, right? I must have recorded just 2 videos, so this intro is going to be used for both, I think. This outro, what? Oh my god, I only drank like an eighth of that coffee, and I don't think I had enough, but it's like 10 o'clock at night. It's 8:30 at night now, and I should probably go play some Fortnite. Okay, so this has been cool. If you want to hear about any more of those books or other books I want to talk about, please let me know. I'd love to do some more book talks on here. I'd love to live stream a bit if that's a thing you're interested in. I haven't uploaded on here in a long time. It's probably going to be different stuff than what I used to do, but I hope it's still enjoyable. If you enjoyed either of these, please subscribe, like, comment. Did I just say all of those things? Please forgive me and let me restart. If you enjoyed those things, please comment, because your thoughts are more valuable to me than anything. And if you want to support this project, there's a link to my Patreon down below where you can donate and keep this running, because I'm just doing it as a hobby right now, but I'd love for it to become sustainable. And I don't get advertisements from YouTube anymore, and I don't want any, because YouTube's slimy and gross. And if I can just upload things to here and have support from patrons, that'd be fantastic. But I hope you enjoyed this nonetheless. Please don't feel any pressure. Just enjoy what you do. And if you have anything you'd like to share with me, I will leave an email down below. I'll give you my social medias down there. If you have any book recommendations, I love those. Please give them to me. We'd be instant friends. And I would just want to be friends with everyone. This is a big pajama shirt. And so, your boy in his pajama shirt is gonna say goodbye, because he's gotta go edit this now. Yeah, if you're coming over from Polyglot Progress, what do you think? Am I much different over here? Do my eyebrows do more things? I can't make that one do much. That hurts. Thank you. And, I'll see you later.